Uh, so Atlas and War Crew and Nautilus. Okay, okay. So these are the three critics I will do today. Um, okay. So Ningguang. I like the piece. Um, there is decent like direction indication that unfortunately is not consistent on the hair. So what I'm going to do is like fix the head perspective first. Okay, Doran. No, I cannot. Sorry. Find a better way to unfight your girlfriend. Or just challenge her to a UFC showdown. So, oops, what was that? So, um, like for the head, you wanna make sure it goes with the perspective. Oh, it's on this layer. What the hell? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna do it. Go and earn some money and pay an artist to draw that. Okay, don't ask artists to do work for free. So make sure like the head kind of like has this thing going on. I know our heads are round, but we kind of like want to conform with this kind of perspective, especially when it's like we're looking upwards. Okay, you see how much like more perspective sense it makes. Um, Personally, for me, the eyes are a little bit close together. So the second point I would like to address is that in general, I just feel there should be more eye distance between. Like one eye is a good measure for general aesthetic. So I'm just going to move the left eye, her left eye, a bit away, more, like that. Yeah, I liquefy. You don't strictly have to keep it within the cube. It's just like a general like perspective kind of thing. and then I guess this thing would be more straight. So what I would, you can't see the liquify menu because it's just like streaming things. The body as well. And like the armpit anatomy here. So there's a muscle that the pectorals is kind of joined to the bicep, so you need to show that as well. You see that? Then we can go like slightly darker with like the armpit region here. Okay, so now I want to address like the main point I was talking about during this whole thing, is that you have this somewhat consistent light source that's coming from the bottom. My guess is that you reference a lot of like this like Chinese artists on ArtStation. I'm not saying they're bad, but sometimes the light sources they use, they're value based, just purely value based, and they're not like consistent sometimes. So you have to bear in mind the direction of the light. So judging by this thing here and the eyes here, and this thing at the bottom, we can identify that the light source is already coming from here. Okay, so the neck has to be consistent as well. So what we're going to do is wash this out. And then we can have the cast shadow cast by this hair onto the neck, where it's kind of blocking the light. Okay. You see the difference of consistency. And then the last point I would like to say is that it's not consistent with the hair. So we're going to keep it consistent by keeping it darker here. Like always draw this light arrow when you're not an expert. So you know like exactly where the light is coming from. So this just like the lighting fix, where you have a more consistent light source. But obviously you also want like some like ambient light to come from the top to hit the other side, so it doesn't look so flat. So whatever this color is, like maybe it's sky or something, I'll introduce like a bit of blue maybe to have it like carve out the form here. Maybe it's a bit too saturated right now. Okay. And this thing can apply to like the face. You have the same like highlight in the eyes, the nose, the lips. No, ambient light won't always give rim light to the character. And this is just another point, right? This is bad because it makes the hair look very frizzled. So it's okay to paint like fine strands, but always do it at the end of the hair, like this whole bunch of hair, right? This whole bunch of hair. Only have them start splitting at the ends. If you do it like in the middle, it looks like she has a bad hair day, and we don't want that. Yeah, unless your intention is to make her look like she just woke up. So what I'm going to do is remove all of this, and then have like smoother strands, and then only have them split near the end of the bunch of hair, like that. Why am I using blue highlight? It doesn't have to be, right? I just assume that the sky is blue, that's why. If the sky was red, then the ambient here would be red as well. It really depends on what's on the other side. See, like it's red now, right? So there's maybe like some kind of lantern or whatever here. Yeah, I changed. My mic is like broken. I'm sorry. You have to turn your volume higher. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is put this thing in the Discord, and you can think about everything I've said. Walkthrough.